Alright, in this video, we are continuing to talk about finding the trig value from the unit circle. Again, I need you to recall that the x and y value represent the cosine value and the sine value. And we talk about the sixth trig value, and which will be the very useful. That will be the tangent equal to sine over cosine, cotangent equal to sine over sine, cosecant equal to 1 over sine, and secant equal to 1 over cosine. So now let's show it off. So this moment, we still want to look for the exact value, no calculator. So what you see is what you got. So cosine of 60. So always record yourself. Do I see 60? Yes. Where's my 60? It's right here. Cosine is the very first one. So what you see is what you got. So I do know that cosine 60 is equal to 1/2. And tangent, we talk about that. Tangent is equal to sine over cosine. So now you can say that, hey, this is just tells me I'm just need to look for the value of 45. So what you see is what you got, 45 degrees. Remember, as you can see, sine is the second value, and what you see here, you know it's what? Square root 2 over 2, and cosine, it is my, again, square root 2 over 2. So when we do the housekeeping, you know that this exactly just a big 1. So my final answer will be 1/2 plus 1. Now we want to simplify. So 1/2 plus 1, you can change the 1 to 2 over 2. And my final answer will be 3 over 2. And yes, indeed, this will be the perfect answer. Good. All right, number 10. So they would like us to figure out the sine of 30 degrees. So what you see is what you got. Do you see 30 degrees? Of course. 30 degrees is right here. I'm looking for sine. So again, 30 degrees sine is my second value. So that tells me that gives me it's 1/2 minus cosine of 45 degrees. Where's my cosine? Now remember, cosine is the first number. So therefore, the cosine of 45 degrees is equal to square root 2 over 2. Since everybody have the same denominator, so you can say that leave my denominator alone. I will have a 1 minus square root 2. And yes, indeed, this is the perfect answer. We do not need a calculator. What you see is what you got. All right, moving on. Come to our trouble. Cotangent, no such thing on a unit circle, right? But we do know that cotangent is equal to cosine over sine. So now you have the freedom to do that. Times secant, and what do we say? The secant is the reciprocal of cosine, so therefore I got everything I need. Now when you look at the unit circle, you get to always remember with your eagle eye, cosine of 45 degrees, that is my location. But since I'm looking for it's my cosine value, so the cosine is the first number. So I got square root 2 over 2 over sine of 45 still be square root 2 over 2 times 1 over what is my 30 degree locations right here, and we are looking for the cosine value, so that still be the first information, so that will be square root 3 over 2. Now we say that square root 2 over 2 over square root 2 over 2, this would just be a 1. So 1 times this 1, you know that a fraction, so I can flip this one. So once I flip that, that becomes 2 over square root 3. In class, we talk about that. This answer is correct, but not perfect, because we do not want to see the radical at the denominator. So I need to rationalize that. I need to times square root 3 over 3. So once I times that, I got 2 times square root 3 over 3. And ooh la la, this will be my final answer. 2 square root 3 over 3. Moving on, tangent of 60 degree. You may have the idea. Ms. Ong said that tangent is equal to sine over cosine times secant. This is cosecant. Cosecant is equal to 1 over sine. So now I have 1 over sine 45 degree. So what you see, it's what you got. So now go back to your unit circle. Sine 60 degree. Sine is my second value. So what we got here, it is what? Sine of 60 degree based on the picture will be square root 3 over 2 over cosine 60 degree, and that will be 1 over 2 and times 1 over 45 degree for my sine. It will be my second one again. That will be square root 2 over 2. Now housekeeping. In class we talk about that. 2 and 2 denominator cancel out. So I got square root 3 times, now flip this one. When you flip this one, 1 over fraction just means I'm upside down. So I got 2 over square root 2. Housekeeping, you will know that this become 2 square root 3 over square root 2. Now this is correct, but not perfect. We do not like the radical square root 2 at the bottom, so I am going to times the square root 2 over square root 2. That gives me what? I got 2 is a number, but square root 3 and square root 2 are the like terms, so they can times together become square root 6, and square root 2 times square root 2 become 2. Very good. Housekeeping. Everybody can cancel out 2, so my final answer just be square root 6. And yes, indeed, we do not need a calculator. How cool is that? All right, next one. What you see is what you got. As you can see that 5 just a number, so leave me alone. So 5 just a number, okay? Now, we talk about that 270 degree. Do you see such thing on your unit circle? Yes, so smile. So sine of 270, that will be my second value. So this gives me is negative 1, check. Minus 3, just a number, leave me alone, times cosine of 180. 180, we're talking about cosine, so that will be the first number. So I'm going to times negative 1. So housekeeping, that will equal to negative 5 plus 3, and my final answer will be negative 2. And yes, indeed, no calculator. Happily move on. All right, last one. Tangent. So tangent, when we use the unit circle, tangent is equal to sine. So I got sine 135 degree over cosine 135 degree by the quotient relationship, okay? And times cosine of 30 degree. What you see is what you got. Do you see 135 degree? Yes. So remember, the first one, it is cosine value, and the second one is my sine value. So what you see is what you got. So the sine, it's equal to, activate your equal I. That is equal to square root 2 over 2 over, what will be my cosine? My cosine, it is negative. Thank you for good eagle eye. Times cosine of 30 degree is my first value, so that will be a square root 3 over 2. Now, housekeeping. This is cancel out, cancel out, cancel out, cancel out. Technically, this will be a 1. But, what do you see? You also see the negative. So therefore, my final answer will be negative 1 times that. So the answer will be negative square root 3 over 2. And that's it. What you see, it's what you got. And happily move on. We do not need a calculator. Good. And that's all for today. And